All right, well, let's not wait any further to see that next matchup that we was just talking about. So we have Iniesta versus Neopon Sweet.
ملقب اس ال ويت انيستا على عمر 18 سنه. تمثيل نادي ارسنال اللي هو فريق كبير وفريق عريق. بصراحه انا ما عنديش فكره على الخصوم ديالي، يعني كل مباراه غتكون معطيات ديالها، وان شاء الله يكون خطه هي سهله 4-4-2 وان شاء الله واثق فيها غادي نعمل بها شي حاجه. ان شاء الله اذا وصلت للورد كاب غادي نفوز بها ان شاء الله يا ربي، وغادي نفرح صحابي وكاع الناس اللي ثايقين فيا وديروا النيه.
Well, we heard there from Iniesta, Barry. I know our admins were a little worried about him because he was late to check into this tournament today. We were worried maybe he had Valentine's plans or something, but he is here, he is ready, and he will now face, as current group leader, the player in second place who we just saw, Neopon Sweet. This will be a big match.
Yeah, he's going to have it all to do here, I think. But listen, he's here to win it all. And I mean, I always like in the interviews, it gives an insight into the players' mentality and their kind of makeup. And he's saying, listen, I don't know my players, but I'll take every match as it comes. It'll have its own course. And, you know, I mean, he's going to be tested here today, though, I think.
Well, indeed he will. He's in the home strip here and starting things out very nicely as Trossard cannot steer that one on target.
It's a half chance, good intricate passing again, good play, good build-up. Little triangle, kind of staggered triangle where he waits for the player to run in fully and then gives it back. Probably should have taken that on a little bit, but Neopon early warning signs for him. Iniesta, he'll be happy with that goal chance.
Indeed he will. As I said before, home strip for the Moroccan. Neopon will be in the change strip. Red cursor for him attacking this left side of the screen. Nice through ball to Gabriel Jesus. Eze's there as well, and there's the finish! Into that left-hand goal, Neopon Sweet. With player of the week, Eze, not that Showtime card, scoring first.
He scored in the last game as well, and Neopon looks to have fully mastered the runs up front, whether it's, Jesus, whether it's Eze. That's a brilliant ball in there, and it makes it. He's just left free in the middle of the pitch, and it's a nice sharp control, nice sharp finish, bottom corner. That could be the difference today. Neopon has one chance, he takes it, he's clinical. Iniesta gets a chance up front, he skies it high over the goals. Again, I don't think you worry too much yet, but I think Neopon is literally, every possession I've seen him today, Harry, he hasn't put a foot wrong. He's picked the right thing to do pretty much every time he's got the ball in those areas, which is a slight worry for his opponents.
It will be a worry. These two locking horns entered this match top of the table after the first round of games. And Neopon, as you said, looks clinical here today. Making the right decisions, finishing his chances where needed. That's good patience though by Iniesta. Into Martinelli! Slides it home!
What a goal. Serious finish from Martinelli. It just kind of happened in slow motion. You could see that Neopon is keeping three players up the pitch, Harry. Not calling back those defensive, weaponry or weapons yet. And he's just kind of being punished for it there. It's a beautiful threaded pass through. I think it's Declan Rice that assists, but taking on away from the outside curl finish. Kind of passes it into the net, Harry. Yeah, brilliant pass from Declan Rice. And then the left foot finish.
Oof. Where's the patience for me just to wait for that run? The finish was sumptuous. Nice and clean. Iniesta flexing his muscles, scoring the latest goal, tying things up here in the first half. Now a chance for Neopon to get his revenge into Jesus. Oh, it's another goal. They're coming in left and right here.
It's so clean. It's such good passing. No pass going out of play. Like passing lanes just opening up for him. The runs he's making in, he's letting the animations develop. He's letting the player runs develop. And again, it's a simple cutback, but all the work is done off the ball here from Eze. Then he gets the ball, squares it across, and again, Harry, it's a simple finish, and that's where you want your strikers to be tapping the ball in from there.
Well, I was wondering, with it being somewhat of a late night for Neopon, of course, 8 hours ahead of us here. We're, well, just after 11 p.m. in Japan. Whether or not some of the concentration levels might just dip a little bit, but this guy's a professional.
Yeah. He's just played the perfect game so far today. He hasn't put a foot wrong, and everything he's doing looks to be coming off for him, which is crazy when you see it all come together.
You can see how much it means to these players, battling hard to try and represent the Gunners. Good tackle by Neopon though. And a chance for him to just settle down possession, probably thinking about in 10 minutes time, that half-time period. Does he try and get the last attack of the half? Does he maintain possession, or does he just keep playing the way he's playing? Just happy to be patient. It's such a contrast to what we saw on console. It was almost like a blitz of pressing. And look at that, it's just standing still strike from Gabriel Jesus outside the box. I'd be very surprised if he scores many of those. Just feel things flowing Neopon's way here as Jesus turns, controlled strike, full stretch David Raya.
Yeah, and he's almost attacking with very little sprint. Like, he's just slowing the play completely down. It's almost disarming Iniesta that he's just not adding, and then he's just adding a little bit of pace.
Jesus from the tight angle. Neopon ending this half very, very strongly indeed. And that will be all she wrote in the first half. Neopon 2, Iniesta 1. You're right, both players respecting each other enough to just play at almost a pedestrianised pace.
Yeah, it's very slow pace for Mobile even. He's just kind of like walking the ball forward, waiting for a player to close it down, and then he's getting rid of it. Then he's quickening the pace a little bit, you know, with a couple of really short interchanges. I do feel like Neopon is looking very impressive, but I was just about to say, it's good to see their formations there. It's kind of hard to track the formations. Obviously, you can see this one because it's super, super aggressive from Neopon, but it's hard to track what Iniesta was doing. So he did say he was playing with a 4-4-2. He hasn't really changed up. That's just slightly modified. So yeah, Neopon is super aggressive. So far, it's working. Looks a little bit open defensively. That's the only negative I would say about his gameplay. But otherwise, he's been flawless, Harry. Really, hasn't he?
Yeah, hasn't he just? Iniesta having scored 5 in his first game. Should be feeling confident about trying to break those back lines. We saw that back 3. But he's so careful in possession, Neopon. And attacking wise, when he has these bodies up front, it's almost difficult to keep track of these blue shirts. Here's Martinelli. Oh, he's beating his man, has he? Eze into the box. Saka waiting into Jesus. Oh, that would have been lovely. Still alive. And now Calafiori can just, again, relieve the pressure for Iniesta. Jesus. Now, can the Moroccan find a response? Both players playing very similarly, very patient. Martinelli. Declan Rice just waiting for that run. Oh, it was Madueke. The ball couldn't just find its way through to him.
And he's so attacking as well that if he does get a chance, he's got so many players up front like this. This is lethal. This is so dangerous here.
Oh, lovely ball. Perfect waiting for Kai Havertz. Just needs to beat his man. That's a pen. That's a penalty all day long.
You could just see it opening up the minute he lost that ball. Iniesta was slightly unlucky that he doesn't get a touch on the ball there, but it's 100% a stonewall penalty.
Yeah, it had to be done. It's Saka stepping up with the left foot. Oh, it's saved! Well, as an Englishman, I don't need to remind you about Saka and penalties, but regardless, that penalty could come back to bite him. Ended up to be the right position from Iniesta because, of course, double jeopardy. He couldn't be sent off.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think he just it was just at a lovely height for the keeper there as well, and I think that would have nearly set the game, or would have finished the game off, because Neopon's looked in such control. But now we have a chance. We have a chance for Iniesta to get back into it.
That's the
or maybe not.
It's Havertz who scores the third. May have missed the penalty, Neopon, but he makes it right from the corner. 3-1 now. He
replaces one set piece with another. I mean, misses the penalty, as you say, Harry, then gets a corner. It's just a simplistic goal, really, but it's, you know, the brilliance is in the simplicity of it. It's just 2 passes, one from the corner in, simple goal. Havertz again. A lot of spread of goals today scored by Havertz, Eze and Jesus, and that Neopon is so good in those areas.
Well, with 20 minutes to go, he looks home and hosed, Neopon, and don't forget, he won his first match as well, so that would be 6 points from 6, and it would guarantee him a place in the mobile final later if there is no response from Iniesta. So keep that in mind. Neopon is playing this last 15 minutes for a chance to feature in that final.
Oh, he's so open, isn't he? Front or at the back.
Yeah, no doubt it will be shades of what we saw in the previous match against Jamon here. Just try and kill some of that clock. He's given the ball away though. That could come back to bite him as Noni Madueke. He sets his sight on the goal, does he? Goes for that stunning strike, but just a touch too much there. Now Declan Rice to get a foot in. Trossard here for Iniesta. Martinelli just being patient, but the problem is time is not on his side here. Iniesta needs to get a good chance away here. Madueke just didn't pull the trigger, and Neopon will be happy with this. Ball in his favour, time ticking down.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's showboat time.
Yeah, he's showing us the tricks now, looking for a good goal, and there we go. That's what you can do when you're up, and you can enjoy it. And he's just put on a show here. Ball roll into the finish. Ez has been the man of the day, really, hasn't he? Across both cards, the Showtime and the Player of the Week. Both different styles, both different skills, but that player ID of Eze is unbelievable, and he's just so fluid in the hands of somebody like Neopon. It's a brilliant goal, Harry. You love those skill moves. You love them.
Yeah, you know I do, especially on mobile, where there is such an innate skill to pull in these skills off. Also super cancelling. It's not easy whatsoever.
Yeah, it's a double ball roll. Right to left, left to right, finish with the right foot
that ball roll. Yeah, lovely from Eze, lovely from Neopon, and with 4 goals to his name now, he is a shoo-in to feature in that mobile final. What a performance by Naoyuki Takeda, 21 years of age. Has a huge YouTube following as well. I didn't realise. I was doing a bit of research.
He's a very popular guy. He's a very good player. I like these guys when they kind of show you how good they are at the game, but they're still able to interact and stuff. And I think Neopon strikes as that type of guy that, you know, he seems like a really nice guy, a really good guy, and then you can back it up with the gameplay. But that is a statement win if we were going to see a statement win. Yeah. Iniesta is coming in. I mean, Chazelle was mentioning it earlier. He's coming in, 5 goals scored. And now, like in his last game, he's restricted to 1 goal there, and he concedes 4. I mean, if that's not a real statement to say, listen, Neopon is here to win this all out. He looks the strongest. I think that's been the performance of the day today across both platforms.
Yeah, I think that's safe to say. It's not often we will see in a mobile match 9 shots and all of them on target. That is a comprehensive performance all round by Neopon. Now Yuki-san kicked things off with that Eze goal just after the 10-minute mark in the game, and it marked the first of 4 to come. That was just clinical from Neopon. That whole performance just nullifying Iniesta. This was the outlier, if you will, just afforded Iniesta too much time on the ball, and credit to Iniesta.
He
That's a
found the
lovely goal.
pass, found the run, found the finish.
He's very, I will say though, Neopon's setup, like he's very attacking, Harry. Like I'd be looking to exploit that and maybe just push him back a little bit and not give him those chances. Once he gets the ball past midfield and into these areas, like these areas here, he's lethal. So I think it's about stopping the supply rather than stopping the goals going in. It's nearly too late if you give him chances like this in these possession plays here.
Yeah, just even looking how high the central midfielders are pushing up. I mean, it's almost like siege tactics with his formation. Neopon was constantly pushing the pace, constantly pushing forward. And a chance
there. You know, he had really solid chances, and he missed the penalty as well. And you know, it could have been a way heavier scoreline. But yeah, I mean, I would just be slightly worried if you were playing against Neopon. How do you stop him being so aggressive? I think the only way to do it, and that's why Jamoran probably had that 5 at the back set up to counter that. It just obviously didn't work out. So if they do meet again, it could be an interesting battle of defence versus attack.
So after missing the penalty, just moments afterwards, Kai Havertz to the rescue. And credit to Iniesta, actually watching the challenge back that gave the penalty away. I think it was just slightly mistimed.
Yeah, slightly. Just unlucky.
I think any other day probably gets the ball cleanly there. But did well to save the penalty, couldn't do anything about the corner, and at this point, I think he knew the game was over. Take nothing away though by Neopon.